Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Singing, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test here today.
Well, when you're winning like this, it's a fun place to be. In the dugout and in the clubhouse, the music is loud after the ball games. The food tastes great. I know this team wants to keep it going.
Batting it, the center field, Johnny Rico.
Foul ball there. Rico was crushing in his last game, hitting 3 home runs. 2 on, 2 outs. Swung on, belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Out of here. A shot to the opposite field. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 3-2.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Rips one to right. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. The throw in there. Hey. He's safe. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody.
Now, quick throw to first. Rico back on a dive. Two on, 1 out. And that one is lifted in the air. Durant under it. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 6-2. Here's a big power threat. Ben Rice. Quick move to first. Rico back in on a dive. Rico off of first with 2 away. Another throw over. And he's back in that time as well. Here's a 1-2. Runner on the go. Left field. And the inning is over. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. Yankees 6 and the Red Sox 2. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. So up next, Ceddanne Rafaela. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Two down, nobody on. Ripped on a line to center. Base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Rico was driving the offense for them in his last game with 5 RBIs. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
The center fielder, Johnny Rico.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela under it, and there's one away. Rico really stood out in this win. Collected 3 hits, including 2 home runs.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Johnny Rico, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Ready for baseball here in New York. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Here's a 1-1. Into center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Johnny Rico digs in now, coming off a big one yesterday where he knocked in 5. Liner caught it second.
Man, oh man, that ball was absolutely smoked. Triple-digit exit velocity. He dives, and I'm just shocked that the ball stayed in his mitt. Looked like he was going to put a hole in his glove.
That's a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's out easily.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
First and second here, no outs.
Johnny Rico.
Fought off foul. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run across. Here comes the judge around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they take a 3-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now here's Trent Grisham. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. In the air, left field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher,
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Austin Wells. in the dirt. One out, a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Pickoff throw. Rico dives back in safely. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Base hit into the outfield. Here's the throw to the plate. Dives in, beats the tag. He scores. And it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
1 out, runner at second. Now batting Jarren Duran. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The tag. See.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center, but I think this point he wants to get him over and get him in.
Lined into right. That is the inning. So 2 down. Caleb Durbin, the next to hit.
Come on, Dean.
Swing and a ball line to center. And that is that. And here is Johnny Rico. Now that's smacked to right center. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that.
Quick toss to first. Rico back on a dive. Back over to first, and he's back again. Two on, 2 outs. Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Yanks. Johnny Rico will hit next.
The center fielder, Johnny Rico.
The Yankees up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. The 2-run shot is 29th of the season, and they add to their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Rico really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Put together 3 hits, 1 of them a home run.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
One down. Johnny Rico stepping in now for the Yankees. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Rico working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Crushed left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Home run number 30 on the year. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Rico batting second in today's lineup, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. That one ripped left field. Another homer. That's his 5th homer of the series, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power. Man, you've got to soak up these performances because they just don't happen every day.
Back here for the Sunday night showcase, and stepping in for Boston, Bichette.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Now an 0-2 from Fried. On a line, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you've got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
Next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Johnny Rico.
Hammered, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Got a way to square up on that ball. Great job.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder,
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Step off, throw to first.
No, he
Rico
did.
back in on a dive.
Back.
Another move to first.
No,
And they're
he's
keeping
safe.
him close.
Runner, yes, yes.
Runner takes off. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Bichette has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. The Yanks lead 1. They're up 2-0. Top of inning number 7. So stepping in for Boston, Ryan Jeffers. The 2-2. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now at the plate, Johnny Rico. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Back up the middle and a base hit. And a man aboard.
Way to get us going. Good job.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Get back.
Now quick throw to first. Rico dives back in safely.
Back.
Another throw over. And he's back in that time as well. Man at first, one away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Breaking ball, and that got him.
The batter, number 13. Second baseman.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. Two on, one out. And that one ripped to left. Two down.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. Two on, two outs. On the ground to short. Story. They take the force out. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're up 5-1. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Wilson Contreras. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a...
Rico was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.